Hi, everybody. Mrs. Bolin here. And really quickly, I wanted to show you some of the features on the calculator. Mrs. Robillard recorded our guided notes video for standard 26 and 27, which you'll see in the folder. And when we're looking at tangent, the first thing you need to know about the DESMOS scientific calculator is that you have to be in degree mode. So right here, you can toggle between DEG for degree mode and RAD for radian mode. Because we're looking at angle measures here, we're going to be looking at angles in degrees. So first, make sure your DESMOS scientific calculator is in degree mode. Once it's in degree mode, let's look over at example A that Mrs. Robillard did. And in example A, we had to do inverse tangent of this tangent ratio, 60 divided by 25. So we need to be able to type inverse tangent, or tan to the -1 is how it looks. And when you're looking at your DESMOS scientific calculator, I only see tan. I don't see inverse tan. That's because we're right now on the main menu. You'll have to go to the function menu, and then you'll see the inverse tangent button. So because we're, again, trying to work backwards to find the missing angle, and you could call that missing angle question mark, or you could call it theta, we have to work backwards and take the inverse. So we're doing inverse tangent of our ratio, which is opposite over adjacent, or 60 over 25. I'll have to go back to my main menu to get the ratio here, 60 divided by 25. And then when rounding to 2 decimal places, or the nearest hundredth, we would get 67.38 degrees. Let's look at another example that Mrs. Robillard did. And this was from the back side of the notes, when now we are asked to find the measure of the missing side. So if we look at example C, we had to isolate x, or get x by itself, which is why we ended up dividing by the tangent of 50. And so here's the piece that we need to be able to type into our calculator. We need to type 15 divided by tangent of 50. So I can do 15 divided by, now I can use the regular tangent button of 50 degrees, and I get 12.59. This should not be degrees because we are looking at a side length here. So x is in units to represent the side length. The last one we'll look at is example D. How would we type this one into our calculator? So in this case, we ended up simply multiplying both sides by 15. And so we need to type 15 times the tangent of 65 degrees. So I can type 15 times the tangent of 65 degrees. And here, rounding to 2 decimal places, I get 32.17.